Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Freezing and
Tony
Eve.
came to visit me.
What's the weather over there?
Frozen, absolutely freaking cold. God, it was so cold today. Oh my God.
Tell me how cold it was, Joe.
It was so motherfucking cold. I mean, we had sun,
I'm
right? But
crying out.
it was so weird. It was so
here.
cold. It was windy too. There
It's
was
weird
wind,
to be
yes.
cold in the winter, is it?
Well, there is that, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, global warming.
Yeah, silly us. Dang us.
If there was any global warming at all, it was created by them
Yeah,
because they needed their little jet planes to get all over the place.
right. Right
And
now it's 32 degrees, but it feels like 26 because we have wind.
like the mayor of LA flying to where was it? Or Africa,
Yeah.
Ghana.
She didn't supposedly didn't even know the president, but she flew there because Joe Biden asked her to. What I
Isn't
understood.
that coincidental?
Of course.
No
Nothing to see
coincidences.
there.
Unreal.
Yeah, nothing to see there. It's just so
Let's see. Let's.
strange. And then she
There's a,
says that my first concern is to save people. And the reporter told her, well, that didn't happen. And she goes, let me tell you, wait a minute. Let me tell you, my first concern is to save people. Freaking failed majorly. So did Gavin Newscum.
who said that? Who said my first concern was to save people?
Uh,
Was it the
Karen
woman?
Bass. Karen
Bass.
Bass. Yeah. The one that went to
Joe.
Ghana because she
Joe.
had to go talk to the.
Joe. Joe. Bass is a fish.
She kind of looks like one.
Point is the whole thing that happened was there was the little scummy fish that they needed that it would
The
take like
smelt.
1,000 of them to make dinner
The
after
smelt. We must
the
save the
smell.
smelt.
What? You go to a fine dining restaurant.
Is
Smelt, my dear.
save the smelt.
I'm the most interesting woman in the world, and I eat smelt fish.
Smelting around everywhere.
Joe, Joe, that's too funny, Joe.
You guys are hilarious.
Oh, there's a lot of coincidences. You know,
No coincidences, my friend. You have taught me that.
yeah. I say I did pretty good with that. Um,
I
we
hated
have
it.
to remember tomorrow is
I fought you.
so we're gonna have practice tomorrow for those that want to try to come on Zoom on Monday.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be around tomorrow, Joe? Or are you gonna be sleeping in because you deserve it?
No, I don't know. I've got to go take my car. I'm gonna go in the morning up to my friend's house. He's gonna do the
Oh, so
replace the.
that's
I'm
gonna
still
take
gonna
like
have the
8
parts
hours. He's like,
replaced. Yeah, I'm still gonna have the parts
yeah.
replaced. What did I miss something?
Never. I asked you if it was gonna take out 8 hours, and you're like, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know how long it's gonna take this dude. I mean, it's gonna be the exhaust system,
I don't think it's worth eight
the
hours of my.
catalytic converters, but they're bolt on, so it shouldn't be that bad.
All I asked you is if you were going to be here to help me train the newbies.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. Okay.
What time are you gonna do that?
What time
I'm
do you
gonna
want
let
to
you be
do
there.
Like, how's that? Like, he thinks it's all
Nah,
up
maybe
and down.
around 4 or 5 my
I'm going to
time.
make sure to do it when
So
you're
6 or 7
up
your
there with
time.
your friend for 8 hours fixing that automobile of yours. I'm in an odd mood, guys, and here's why. Or do you want to talk about your subjects first? Because,
Or no, you go ahead. Here's why. You said here's why. You tell us why you in a weird mood.
well, what do you think? What do you
I'm
think?
weird. I'm just weird all the time. So what does it matter?
So, um, I have this problem with shortened words and not anagrams, not not anagrams, acronyms, not things
Right.
like that. But they short things to make it look cute and to make it easier wording, and I just don't like it. And the one I've been complaining about for a while now is the word merch. I hate it. I hate hearing it. I hate everything about that
She do.
fucking.
She
I mean,
does.
honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is when Mel Bro yeah, Mel Brooks plays the little Yoda, and in Spaceballs, and he's like merchandise and merchandise. It's the first fucking. That's what it's not a Jewish word by the by the way, but it actually means trader and dealer back in the probably Latin, but um yuck. I hate when people. It's one thing when you're texting fast and you gotta take the easy way out, but I still try to practice using my punctuations, if not for my own satisfaction, maybe to get somebody else to learn and remember the English language, because something tells me it's gonna be a thing of the past. LOL. Okay. I'm not particularly fond of this word merch. What did I happen to look up but Judge Mercon, right? We don't like him neither, right? We don't like this guy. And
He violated the law. You know what? Can I say something real quick
of
about
course you
him?
can.
What he done, and we all know that he has done this wrong thing. But it's not only him, but there's also Fannie Willis. There's Letitia James. There's
Brag.
Alvin Bragg, and I don't
Yeah.
know how many others. Okay, they were all in on this freaking thing. Get Trump,
Yes,
get
sir.
Trump. So if they were doing this, and we know they were, doesn't that call into question every case they were on?
Right. Right.
I think it
Well,
does. I think their judgment has been skewered since the beginning, since they started the job that they're in right now. I think they're
well,
bad people, and I
let
think
me
every
let me
every
ask
case
you
needs to be
something,
reviewed.
Joe. Let me ask you something. Where
Yeah,
was Mercon born?
exactly. Columbia, Bogota, Columbia, or some kind
Did
of
you
shit.
guys know that he was born in Colombia? A
Oh,
lot
but
of
he's an
people don't.
American, right?
Right.
Because why? Because he's an immigrant. Did
And
he
he's
come here
allowed
properly? Did he
to,
come here rightly? Did he cross the border
I
illegally?
don't know.
Nobody knows, right?
I do know that in today's um time that the last name Mercon is from France and Quebec,
Right.
which makes sense. France, and then you have Quebec French, the French area. I find that kind of odd. Maybe he's from,
Well, Columbia. So, and that place down there is what isn't that owned by Portugal, right?
yeah,
Portugal's right next to France.
he could, I mean, who knows if he's really born there? But yeah, that is pretty. But I'm saying that there's connection there with control. There's a control connection. Canada's controlled. Colombia probably, of course, is probably controlled. They're all the islands, all the fucking little. I
Is
don't know. I don't know.
is this
But
something like Trudeau? Trudeau coming from Cuba.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That when it comes from certain areas, it's like
Hmm.
a little light bulb goes off in my head, like oh, ding 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 ding. And Quebec and certain parts of France would be like southern France is probably the rich area, I would say. It was like, but I'm not sure about that. I have to look into more about that. But the fact is, his name means merchant or march hand, or mar hand, I guess, which is like dealing. What a what else? What else do these people deal?
They deal everything.
Well, that's another thing I'm suggesting. Maybe
There
it's a
isn't anything they
little
don't deal.
higher than just the law.
Right.
I just can't believe it. I've been complaining about that for so long, and the freaking judge has the same name. I mean, damn, universe.
Cut it
Did
out
you get for
already.
real on my ass?
No, it's just really odd.
The last even 2 or 3 videos, I've definitely mentioned it. I have to go back and look, but I know I mentioned it recently about the word merch, ugh, the
Yeah.
ebonics quality of all that. And then we definitely mentioned the judge, which by the way, he is one weird looking dude. Now, most of his pictures, he has a very tight tie and collar and a very soft neck. Like, and then I found other pictures where he does have a Adam's apple,
Hmm.
which can be,
Think it is. But then you look really hard and you really can't
he's
tell. It looks like
weird
extra
looking.
skin. It
Yes,
looks like
his hands are soft.
mhm.
Um,
Look,
which,
is
yeah, I know he
mine
fucking,
prominent? Probably not.
well, not when you go like that,
Yeah.
but, well, no, because when you stretch the
Well,
neck,
I know I got a deep voice, so kind of can
yeah,
tell.
I'd like to hear what he sounds like. And
I
he's
would
got that
too.
faggoty curl.
Yeah. Kind of
It
like
just reminds me of Superman or something. What
yeah.
does he think he's Superman? What does he think he's Don Juan? Are you right? I made you
Excuse me.
laugh? No, he
Choked.
doesn't. Do you know who
It
Don
was so
Juan
funny I
is?
choked on myself.
You know who Don Juan is?
Don Juan, yes, he does.
Don
We used to call
Juan.
my dog, our dog, Don Juan, but he hated our dog. It was a little pepper dog. He looked like Pepper.
Was he trying to get
That was
everybody pregnant? I
yes,
mean, it's okay.
yes. Every
You
dog
do
in the
know
neighborhood.
Don Juan very well.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of when I see this guy. And I don't know, can you check the chat, see if anybody's on? But
Yeah, Dwayne says snow everywhere. Hey, Dwayne.
good evening, Dwayne. Because I was thinking that Mama Helen would know more about the subject. He looks to me like that Michael Aquanio or Quanio that was the general that was a Satanist. And there's no mistaking it, guys. You take a look at this guy. It's like with the pointed eyebrows. He's a Satanist.
Looks weird.
And I think he actually said, and in this country, ugh, why though? No, no, I know it should be a free country, but you know what? It's passe. Leave it alone. Just drop it. Like, who wants that? Have if you want a democracy, let's actually have a vote on it then. Do we want Satanism to be taxed in our country? Because
No.
that's what's happening to these temples right now, guys. Oh, Dwayne, I hope you join us tomorrow, if not Monday. I don't know if you can Monday. I know it's a hard day for most people,
I'm
but
taking a 3-day weekend.
yeah, but yes, tomorrow would have been the better day. The only
Right.
thing is, Sunday seems to be a very weak day for people to get together.
It is. Yeah, it seems to be. It's Monday. I've got that thing in the morning or 1:30.
My God, is it really 37 degrees out? So how am I going without a hoodie?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're getting used to the cold already.
I'll tell you, my hair does a lot of good. It does sometimes. I have it inside my jacket.
Yeah.
It's like a little scarf, but I could zip her up. I don't know.
All right.
You know what? It's very still. It's very calm right now. Do me a favor. Make me laugh how you did earlier. Tell me, tell me the news in California, the latest news about someone's house.
Oh, that's funny, wasn't it? I thought that was hilarious. Everybody thought, oh, what was his name?
James.
James Wood?
Mm-hmm.
They thought his house burned down, but guess what? It did not. They discovered a miracle. It did not burn down.
His house did not burn down, my friends.
Yeah, right. The flames were climbing up the hill right below his deck, and he was getting notifications, and the smoke alarms were going off. Get out of the house. So he assumed it was all
More
gone,
proof.
but
How
they
much more,
discovered it wasn't burned at all.
how much more proof, guys? We all know James was working on our side.
Oh,
And it's been said many, hold on, Joe,
yeah.
many times that he even may have played Biden a couple of times.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, what they can do with the face.
And
Have you
masks.
guys even looked at robots? I have a ton of stuff saved for
Mm,
tomorrow if people come in. We're just gonna be watching videos and helping people try to come in. That's what I thought. So I have like a ton of videos saved, and a lot of it, I love robotics. And I want you to see what the robots they show us
mm,
are capable of doing, right? Because there's a difference of what we see and what we don't see. Okay. So James, congratulations. In fact, there's something here from him. Let me see if I could see.
there was a mansion that was been on TV and everything. It was the most expensive mansion. It was like $83 million for this thing, right? And it had God, like 13 bathrooms. What do you need 13 bathrooms for, man? Oh my God. So that this thing it had just sold, and it also is burned and completely gone.
Now,
Completely, totally gone.
people think that
They
it's
want us to pay for it all. They're asking Trump for money.
well, Trump's not president, is he?
Yeah,
Does that even
no.
make sense?
But Joe Biden is promising them money.
That doesn't mean that Trump will give it to him.
No.
Um, Trump is going to take charge very quickly. He's going to get California done.
Yeah.
It's obviously now, I mean, come on, guys, that was the smack in the face. James Woods, the really good conservative man that has been speaking up all over the place. His house survived.
Go figure that one.
No! Figure it out, Joe. Why did they do that? Are they trying to tell the conspiracists that they're right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Yes, they
kind of
are.
like what someone like me needed? There's a lot
Yes, that's
of
why you've
people
been
like me
laughing.
out there. They just can't do
Proof.
what I do.
It's
What?
proof. It's proof.
It's the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just, I must have laughed for 10 minutes after he told me that. I was like, what? Thank you. Thank you for the proof, guys. I really needed that. Pick me up the last few days because it's just been getting real hard.
It's,
Real hard.
yeah.
Um, Anybody in the chat? I mean, are you just sitting there with your thumb up your ass again?
Yes, that's how I
New
roll.
Year's
There's
resolution.
there's people in the chat, but nobody is talking. I'm waiting for somebody to respond. Hey, talk.
Well,
Say
it's
something.
we seem to do better when we just hang around and wait.
Yeah.
Did you have
Say
another subject
chillax.
though?
Chillaxing. Of course.
Did you
Of
have
course. We have Greenland. Greenland wants to talk to Trump.
Oh, what was his name? Edge? I was gonna put
Mute
Edge.
Edge.
Mute.
Ed Ed Eggedy, Edge. I don't know. EGEDE. Okay.
Hey, how
I'm
did you
beating the hell
spell it?
out of
Wait,
names. Sorry, I suck at
wait, I
that.
didn't see it. I'm still laughing here. Hold on.
Yeah, so he says he doesn't want to, they want independence. They don't want to be part of Denmark, and they don't want to be part of America. They
Right,
want to be independent.
right. That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
That's what I was saying. But the thing is, we could give them the independence they need and
Yeah,
safety as
right.
maybe
Their own
like the
state.
Commonwealth, or
Yeah, they
I
could
mean,
be,
Canada
yeah,
will be
there you
too.
go.
We just all we have to
Beautiful.
do is what I've been saying since I was a freaking college student is umbrella our Constitution all over the place.
Right.
Just get
It's
it
not a
there,
bad
get it
idea,
there, get it
actually.
there.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
That well, thanks, Joe. And then one day everybody else will do it, right? Everybody else
Right?
is going to get that going all
Well,
over the world.
mhm.
Like
It's
I said,
better than what they've
conspiracists
got.
believe Putin's going to do half and we're going to do the other half.
Yeah. It's better than what they've got.
Mute. His name is Mute.
Mute. You have been muted.
It's just odd. It's just oh,
You are an odd little man, Tom.
it's like when you name a character Captain America or Spider-Man, it's like mute edgy.
Spider dog.
Or one
Spider dog.
on one.
That's funny.
So tomorrow we'll try to come on. I'd rather come on earlier because it gets pretty cold out about now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we won't go on this late. No, we'll go on like 5 hours earlier than this.
you got
Or
snow doing, yeah.
I don't know. I'll try to get it done as soon as I can. That's all I can say.
Joe, like I fucking need you, you piece of rat bastard. I don't need you.
Oh, damn.
I need
Well,
you in
now I'm
my
a rat
arms, my
bastard.
brother, but I don't need you to help me with Zoom.
Okay, now I'm a rat bastard.
What I mean is
I got you.
if I need to if you're still have to do what you gotta do because I'm just a little busy over there, then I'll start it up and you come join
Rat
us a
bastard.
little. I'll not say anything anymore. And then Monday, definitely 6 p.m. So tomorrow, oh, you know what we need to do? That meme that we have, the meme war going on, we have to repost that picture. We don't have enough entries. I didn't even think of putting it in the other groups. I was just gonna do it for the, so maybe I could, because women warriors, we always got like 10, 20, 30, 50 answers in there, maybe even 100 at times. So I don't know. Should we do that? That you don't care, do you?
Mm-mm. Let's do it.
But then we'd have to wait longer instead of, because Tuesday was the day, I think, that it was supposed to end. Because I really have a good gift. I really have a good prize. I don't want it to just, I can't go with like, and two of the entries out of like six or seven of them are kind of like too vague. What's wrong with you, Joe?
My hand, it's right here is kind of got a really wicked pain, so I'm rubbing it out.
Rub whatever you
Hurts. It's like I pulled my shoulder the other day or my arm, and I got a pain right there. And of course, somebody's got a nasty mind.
He's rubbing what?
Here, Carolyn. Oh, oh.
Oh, you see, he knows which finger to use.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
No, that's when you
Take
call it
kitty
rubbing
those
one
days.
in. My God, I'm gonna wake up the neighbors.
Hang on a second, guys.
I have been laughing since he told me about James Woods. I love you, James Woods. Oh, there was something. What was it? He did say something. Let me see if I caught it. This fire is oh yes. I think this was yesterday. This fire is not from climate change. You ignorant asshole. I'm sorry. Because sometimes you just people are ignorant assholes, right? It's because liberal idiots like you elect liberal idiots like Gavin Newsom and
Get her
Karen
in there.
Bass. One doesn't
She's in
understand the
there.
first thing about fire management, and the other can't fill the water reservoirs. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah,
Mm.
he, he tweeted that. I hate Twitter.
Dude.
It's so for the posh. I also found out that merch in the name goes back very, very far, where it even has a family crest and a coat of arms. Um, which makes me think Illuminati, right? Because we're talking about powerful families in the past. That's like medieval uh ages when you're talking about like crests and and the wax that they used to use and the ring and they stamp their name on it for postage and whatnot. This is from this king and the Duke of Balls. I want to do more. I don't know why their um family history makes it so important to me, but it is. I don't know. Makes you know then you know more about the person. I really believe that. Even in America, I mean, most people bring their customs and traditions here.
Mhm.
Um, and if they were good citizens, then they'd mingle and mix it in with the American traditions if it was any different.
Right.
I mean, does it really fucking matter um if you're Jewish or Catholic and you really say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah? I just doesn't
Give
it
one
all
of
mean the
hers.
same crap in general? So in America, why not come up with something instead of not saying it at all or saying happy holidays? I mean, you say what you want because it is a free country, but
Right. It
it
is
would be
free country.
nice being like funny about it and being like, hey, happy every religious holiday there is out there.
Mhm.
Happy God's birthday or if you're Jewish, well, it wouldn't be. See, that's where the mishaps come from, I guess.
Freedom
Can't
of speech. Get
just
to
think
say
if
whatever you want.
it's right. But they're coming up with so much shit, it's bothersome.
It
Hot
is.
dog day. Happy don't shave your right underarm day. Happy like you got a toenail fungus day. I mean, it's like happy pink dog day. What?
Yeah.
Stop. Every day
Yeah.
is happy.
Right.
Every day should be happy. And that's what Trump's trying to do, right? That is what Trump is trying to do. Dwayne, I did. Yeah, nobody's chatting. Where is everybody?
I don't know. There's a few people in there. They're just not chatting.
They're drunk.
Yeah, could be.
All right, let me see. There was a couple of other things I wanted to bring up. I'm not sure if I'll do it now or tomorrow. Let's see. Oh yeah,
Right.
let's talk about what they said that it was going to be a smart city.
Hmm.
They were thinking of making a
Smart
smart.
city. Yes, they were.
Now, let me ask you guys
No, they would
something.
do that.
If they're actually thinking of building a smart city, which I find fantastic,
Mhm.
um, who would be the one to do that? Who has the ability to build?
Trump. He's a builder.
He's a builder, baby. California ain't gonna go do something on their own.
Well, I think
The military ain't even helping.
maybe,
The military ain't even helping them out there.
well, maybe they were trying to get rid of the filth.
You don't say. Is that is that true, Joe?
I could believe it.
Is James Woods parts of that, Joe?
No,
No.
that's why his house survived.
Dwayne says waiting on Happy Pimple Day. Exactly.
Happy Pimple Day.
Yay! My son's a teenager. He got a pimple and his voice is changing.
Happy Pimple Day.
They have every, I mean, they really do. I happy Cheesecake Day. Happy, come on. Happy my daughter is lesbian at the age of 6 day. What? Stop. Stop. Stop it. I think most lesbians become, if they are true lesbians, some people, there are genetic differences, so you have to understand that's somebody's been playing around with humanity. Okay, let's get that straight. But there are some people I believe that choose or want to be gay or just have a preference. Um, and it's usually, I find out that it's usually after they've dated men for so long that I know this personally in my life. I know a few people were like that. They were just like, fuck no, I'm not going back to men. And I don't care. Do whatever,
Do your thing.
do your
You get
thing.
one life. You get only one go around.
You might
Make it
as
your
well
make it your
enjoy
best.
it. Nobody should tell you not to.
That's right. Make it your best.
Um, I find it insane. Now, you guys that don't respect the marriage of, well, marriage in the church, most people have a problem with. I can't argue about that. Um, that's not it's not my, do you have a problem with them getting married in church? I don't
You didn't.
either.
I didn't get married in the church.
Yeah, but would you have a problem you being more, no,
I don't care. I don't care.
no, no. But you see,
What I
I'm
don't like, what I don't like is the celebrities. They just marry people and then divorce people and then marry again and then divorce them and then marry again and
well,
divorce
yeah,
them.
because they've been cheating on their wives and husbands with P. Diddy
There
and
you go.
Epstein, and they find out things and they'll get paid money. They'll get a small island somewhere to live the rest of their lives if they shut the fuck up and don't say anything. You understand a lot of this is bribery.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
I do believe that.
Blackmail and bribery.
Yeah.
It was one of my
Oh
one of
yeah,
my
I believe
friends,
that. Oh yeah.
Roseanne Barr said some pretty nasty things about The View and Hollywood in general, right? And I had posted that and I had said it. It's about bribery and blackmail. That was like we were doing it for 3 months or something and it got 85,000 or more views. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But it's because it's the truth. That's a
Sorry,
very
but it
savage.
is.
Yeah. That one they let out. My conspiracies. Oh God, no. Because James Woods' house is still standing while everything
Yeah.
else around it's on fire.
Yeah.
Run.
Everything burned around him. Everything burned around him, but not his house.
I wonder if he had the right color up there, huh?
Ooh.
Weren't they saying something about that blue?
Yeah, that blue roof. Blue roof.
Now, there are ways, um,
I have a blue roof.
you can make blue without actually seeing it. There are ways they do these things. Um, it's like Trump de Lille. Did I say that right? Oh, I
Ain't getting
forgot
me. I
about
got the blue roof
to
going on.
fool the eye, Trump. Huh?
I got the blue roof going on. They ain't getting me.
Well, it's a certain type of blue,
I know. It's not my blue.
almost a cobalt, almost. I think I gotta take another look at it. Darker. I don't know. But it's not really, you don't, when you look at it, it doesn't look that color, you know? That mother of pearl kind of thing might do it. I don't know how they did it. But if you guys still believe that that wasn't a controlled fire, I please don't watch this show anymore because I can't help you. Go to somebody better than I.
No, it was controlled. It was started on purpose, that's for sure. Maybe it got out ahead. I don't know. It was definitely started on purpose. They emptied out, come on, man. They emptied out the reservoirs. There's no firefighting equipment. They sent it all to Ukraine.
That
Really?
was the smartest thing Q could have done.
No water in the reservoirs, which means no water in the hot fire hydrants. I'll tell you, um, my wife's uncle lives up there. A few years ago, and before he died, he lived in Lancaster, and he had his yard was beautiful, and he just loved to play with his yard. That's what he did. That's his thing. That was his thing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, he said, "Yep, we don't got no water. Just they took the water away from us, and we got no water." So he couldn't water it. They couldn't water anymore, and they were only allowed to water for like 15 to 20 minutes every 3 days, and that's it. That's all they could use water on the outside. So most of his plants die right before he did. But they did it a while ago. They stopped the water flowing through the veins
Imagine.
into the reservoirs. They're dried up.
Our water in New York was fantastic. Oh my God, the Hudson River water was it's delicious. It's so fucking good. And I gotta say, I'm a connoisseur of water, so don't fuck with me. Really, I am. But because I've been only drinking water pretty much except for alcohol and coffee since I'm like 16. Um,
These, interesting.
real. Oh yeah.
You're gonna be drinking water a long time.
I was so thirsty earlier. I must have drank a bottle and a half of water in 40, 50 minutes. But that's how I am. I drink a lot of water. Every time I go to get coffee, I drink probably half a bottle of water or close to it. Just because. I don't know, just because. I am a
Because of the
very big
wonderful things it
advocate for water.
does.
The earth is a lot of water. We are a lot of water.
Might
They
as
want
well. What
control
the
of our
hell?
water. They didn't do it. Newsom is gone. Feinstein is gone. They're
Someone's
all
an idiot.
gone. They're
New scum.
gone. Newscom is gone. Guys, didn't he do a commercial on top of a bridge or something? No.
Maybe they pushed him over. What a
Oh,
nice thought.
that just doesn't happen. Oh my God. There was another thing I was thinking about the winds and stuff. You were like,
Mhm.
because the military, they do have obviously the better meteorologists thinking of like D-Day and stuff like that, but they also still have HARP. They can still create, right? If they could create a cloud, if they could create weather, you think that they can't create a fire? And don't tell me about these little people that they're arresting. Oh, but I saw a guy torching. Well, yeah, because they're going to be people that want to take the credit for something stupid. Or,
Fame. They want
yeah, that's what I'm
fame.
saying. They're taking the credit. That's what it means, Joe. Or, or simply they just went nuts, or, there's always a sob story.
Look at
Yeah,
me. I'm so bad.
right. Exactly. Oh, the dark mega. I'll go over that later. Dark mega, black mega.
Half a gallon of water a day. Dwayne drinks a lot of water.
Yeah, that's
You'll
good.
be
That's
flushed.
really good.
You'll be flushed.
He'll be flushed. Um, I wanted to make it clear that it was yesterday or day before. Whenever I went mad, that was yesterday. Was it? I
I
don't.
went mad. She's mad. I tell you, I'm mad. Ah,
The Trump is still asking for donations and stuff. You have to understand what's going on. Um, yeah, he lost a lot of money, but he's going to get a lot of money back. But the donations and stuff that you're giving him, you think it's going into his pocket? No, it's donations. Like if you can afford to give Trump, a rich man, donations, this is the way they're seeing it. I'm telling you, if you can afford to give a rich man donations, I mean, he's still worth way over $2 billion, right?
three. Yeah.
Then you can redistribute that wealth. He will, right? Because Nasera. So it's just going right back to the people, including yourself. It just is going to be a lot smaller, right? Like that half a penny or something. Just like tell me why does Google or Amazon have to donate $1 million each to Trump's inauguration? Is that just for partying? They need $2 million to party?
Mm.
Think, people. What's what's really happening? Right? That doesn't make sense. Oh, we're gonna donate it to the no. How about donating that shit to the fires right now, right? Or the people in North Carolina at least to donate 1 million to Trump's inauguration. Really? Because where I come from, you could have a nice party for 10 grand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, who cares that he's the president? Like I said about actors, make as much money as the fucking guy flipping burgers. What makes you special? Because you're on TV? Because we know your name, but I don't know half these fucking people, and I don't care to know half of them. And I want to forget about most of the ones I do remember from the past, right?
Yeah.
I'll always remember patriots like Roseanne Barr, but fuck you, John Goodman. And
There
I'm
you
glad
go.
your house burned down.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
Fuck the fame. People, fame is the devil's ploy.
The
The
Brady Bunch polyester uniforms are hot. I have it.
the Brady Bunch. What made you come up with that? Do you
Who
know that
knows?
I was just talking to Chris about doing the Brady Bunch thing?
Wow.
Because we came up with it's gonna be funny. Oh no, Joe. I'm not even gonna tell you this one. Because it's just we already figured out what we're gonna do. That was just the other
Secret.
day, and you come up and say that there's no coincidences. I don't know. I still can't get over merchant being a merchant, and I've been bitching about that. That just that's just typical. See, people, if you think I'm that smart that I'm playing chess moves days ahead of time, I'll tell you I am not very good with secrets because as you could tell, I let everything out. And I don't lie. So I'm very, very not good with secrets. So there's no way I went back 2 or 3 days ago, researched this shit. I could think of that now. I could think of people not believing me, but I really have no fucking reason to lie. It's just so weird. And that dude, man, that dude looks like a lady. Dude,
Dude looks like a
dude
lady.
looks like a
I
lady.
think there's a song. I think there's a song that says that.
God, he's one up today, guys.
I feel I'm in a weird mood today. Yeah.
I think I'm done. Because
I'm a
the
weird dude.
black
Have I
men,
not been a
dark men,
weird
I
dude
keep
tonight?
saying black because it's black mass, all right? That's all I'm gonna say.
Black man.
Yeah, because Elon wears the dark mega. He's into the dark mega. But I don't think people understand exactly what that is. Or I don't know what I actually don't know what he's saying it is. I should look that up, but I know I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know it's what it is. Um, the one thing I can't get out of my head about this whole thing happening in California is, and please, please, nerds, don't strike me down, nerds, but the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the
The few.
few, right? So if people are getting hurt in Florida, like my own nephew, his classes interrupted. This is his last semester, I believe, or
In California.
he's finishing in March, right? He's almost there. And to have, yeah, the last semester, and to have
Man,
this
that
happen,
sucks,
he's
man.
got to come back to New York for a couple of weeks. Um, oh,
Are
I'm
his
sure he's going to be
classes
happy
online?
visiting his siblings, and
Are
maybe
his
I'll get him
classes
over
on? Hey,
here.
Carolyn, are his classes online?
He will be able to do his classes online. Yeah, but I mean, you do understand he goes for guitar. He is a
Right.
guitarist. He is an excellent, excellent guitarist. But that's why he's got partial scholarship to there. I think last year he got that. I'm hoping he gets one again if he wants
Mhm.
to stay and do other studies. But seems like he might go back home. But anyhow, like people are just their lives are disrupted from this. And that's what I'm saying, the need of the men, because there's many more that need this shit done, right?
Right.
It's got to be done. Trump has already saved millions of lives by shutting down, those internet sites and certain places selling kids and sex trafficking and this was his but not Trump, it's not just Trump, right? I, I I love giving him the credit and his face and it's him.
Mhm.
He really did give up a lot, but it's a lot of people. A lot of people gave up their lives, their whole lives for this plan. They really did. And it's working well. So to have a few people, um, hopefully nobody hurt, but you know, uncomfortable for a while or lose things, as long as it's not human relatives or whatnot. I think this is going the right way. Wouldn't you say, James Woods? Love it. I love it. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Shit happens with, what did he say?
With Scorpio. With a true Scorpio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's a
Mhm.
very strange thing that a lot in the group are born late in the month. You're even October 1st.
I'm Libra.
Yeah. My dad was a Libra. We were really close. Maybe that's why I get along with you, Joe.
Hmm.
My dad was very patient with me too.
She's
Oh shit. We love you guys.
peace
Say
out,
goodbye,
everybody.
Joe. Joe.
Have a good one, everybody.
Joe.
Bye.
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
right.
Joe. No, Joe.